Hi, Leo. Healing Grasshopper here to do a bonus reading for June 2025. Like this. Good for you, Leo. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Okay. Didn't I? Yeah. We did a weekly that was like self-care. This is, you are working towards your emotional well-being. This is self-care. So a lot of you Leos are heeding my advice. I'm so glad. You need to take your focus off of other people right now and focus on Leo, which is something that's not difficult for Leo to do, but in a different sense. So, Leo, a lot of the time, this sounds negative, but I don't mean it in a negative way. Leo likes to, like, feed their ego or stimulate, maybe is the better word, your ego through interaction with other people, right? But this is Leo solo, which is very important. And that was true for Cancer as well. There is a little bit of introspection and self care that you need to go through, Leo, right now in order to recharge. You know, I just saw a, hmm, I just saw like a solar panel, you know, putting a solar panel out into the sun for a while. Um, okay, Leo. Mhm. The Four of Cups. Hold on, let's see what else we got. Too. The Four of Cups after the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is like, it's like, this is what you're doing. You're doing the self care because of this, the Four of Cups, which is disillusionment. You know, you've been through quite a bit, and because things are so sour for you right now, it's kind of hard for you to see the rainbow, you know, after the storm. You will, but you know that you need to do a little bit of regrouping in order to muster that optimism right now because you don't have the optimism. But that's okay. We oftentimes will feel numb after an adverse situation. We're just exhausted emotionally. The world. Because, and I just saw buffering, you know, this is the start of something new. You're going through a portal and and the next chapter, right? But there is a period of buffering, of loading, of, a little building in your life where things are uncertain, but you're doing the right thing. You're doing the self care. Page of Wands in the center here. I like this combination. I like this, you know, the world is always expected to be in a position like the center of a reading here, where it's like confetti moving through a portal. But this confetti is being thrown. It's like the world is here like a given. We know that this is happening. If there's the announcement of going through the portal is past for you. This is the Page of Wands in the center of the reading. So this is confetti, throwing confetti at the fact that you are acknowledging that you're going through the portal and you are starting to assess your tools. Like, what tools am I going to need to use to move forward? Do I need a hammer? Do I need a saw? Do I need, you know, like, what is it that I need to do to move forward? And this is emphasized here. And it's under the King of Cups, too. This is very, very healthy. So many healthy energies I'm getting this month. I love it so much. Where you have emotional assessment and strengthening that's fueling your motivations. Fantastic. The Two of Swords, of course, makes perfect sense under the Four of Cups, where, like I said, you're because of your disillusionment, it creates like cloudiness, like you're not able to see your way forward, which is what Two of Swords is. Which sounds like dueling situations here, but it's not. It's like emerging from it. But it talks about this position here is talking about what your present feeling and situation is, but you are not passive in that situation. You're not wallowing in it. You are acknowledging the way you feel, but you're doing something about it, right? This is what's in the center. It's your emphasis here. King of Wands, we'll see if that's reversed in a moment. What's our other two cards? There they are. Okay. Like this? Okay. The Tower. Okay. Reversed. King of Wands reversed. Okay. King of Wands under the Eight of Pentacles means a whole lot. This is concentrated power here of implementing a plan to build something, right? This is you just going about the building, but this is the energy behind that motivation to build, which is ingenuity and a positive attitude and the general and confidence. Confidence is what this is, right? And a fearlessness of doing something new. You're not afraid here to assess a new innovative thought and implement it if you feel that it'll get you somewhere. The Tower is the universe knocking down what it knows you no longer need. And then you have the Page of Cups. The Tower has allowed you, it's removed things. It's like wiping off the whiteboard for you, right? So you're able to write a new idea on there, right? Things have been wiped clean and now you're able to, generate new dreams here. What's the outcome card? Reversed? No. You've got the Ten of Wands, which is natural when you're building something new, right? There are a lot of logistics. There's a lot of planning and tasks and lots of things to deal with that can sometimes feel like a lot. And you can be so bogged down in all the tasks and the planning and everything that you lose sight of your goal. So this is reminding you not to lose sight on your goal because your goal is over here at the corner here of this card, very small here because it's off in the distance. This is your castle that you're moving towards that is, luxurious and comfortable and has a beautiful meal waiting for you and that kind of thing. That is what you're moving toward. And he can't see it right now because he's so inundated with things. But you just have to remind yourself, oh yeah, this is where I'm moving towards, and you'll be fine. You've got clarity cards coming? Yes. Okay. What kind of clarity do you have for Leo? Oh, look at that. I almost feel like we should stop now. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Reversed? No. This is the universe doubling down on a declaration. It's like you heard what I said. Just keep going. Do we have more cards? No, yeah, I really felt like the universe is like, look, I told you already. This is it. Just keep going, right? So Spirit is saying it's okay for you to feel like, to feel what you feel and have your doubts and feel like you don't know what the direction is. But when you feel this way, just take a moment and have a little discussion with your spirit guides. And then, as soon as you have that discussion and you ask for guidance, the synchronicities will come. And I don't just mean like 1111, 333. It's not, yeah, you may get those. But synchronicity, like also downloads right after you ask it. There's a video on YouTube that's related to, you know, your question or your dilemma. Or your friend brings up a similar problem that they're working through. That kind of thing. The universe is going to answer you in some way, shape, or form. So, this Two of Swords feeling of, I don't know which direction to go in, is natural, but you won't be there for long if you ask for help, if you ask for direction. Okay? Do we have advice cards? No. Okay, that's the reading. Short and sweet, Leo. Continue with the self care, is pretty much the message here. Because the self care is going to fuel you. Everything will fall into place later. And what self care are we talking about? We're talking about Giving yourself a break. Go take a bath. Go see a movie. Go out to dinner. Go check out that restaurant that you've been wondering about. Go do something nice for yourself. And when you're at some point, your mood is going to change, right? You're going to go from, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed, or oh, I'm numb and nothing ever goes well for me, to, oh, that was fun. I have a more optimistic outlook. What's next type feeling. That's when you're going to know that you've done enough self care. Doesn't mean that you need to halt the self care, but you know, this, stopping of the world for yourself, you know, and indulging your short term desires, like your hunger and that kind of thing. You know, you're going to know what the next step is when you start to feel some optimism. You're going to know. Okay, Leo, things are going well. Don't you worry. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comments. I answer every single one, and I will be thrilled to hear from you. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a little slow lately, so every single subscriber means the world to me. I thank you in advance. It's a small and free gesture that means everything to me, so thanks. I will speak to you soon, Leo. Love, light, and many blessings.